Okay, you should be finished with your first slide now. I'm going to ask again that you don't change the background or mess with the font or anything. We just want to get the basic graded elements finished so that the important stuff is in there that I'm going to be grading, and then you can decorate it and make it look cool later. We're going to go to slide 2 now, and this is where we are going to type our paragraph about the first important character. You can click up in the top and you can change these words to the character's name if you wish. And so my first character was Carly. Or you can leave important character one and then take out the number one and make it say the character's name. So that's another option. You could just go like this. That's fine if you wish. And down here where it says click to add text, this is where you're going to go to your Google Classroom. And in the Google Classroom, you're going to find the slide that you did the character planning sheet on. And on the character planning sheet, you had filled out a table of information about your character. And this was just basically collecting data and information that you can use to write a well-written paragraph about each of your three main characters. I put some ideas here for you to get started. You don't have to use all the things that you wrote in this chart, but what you do need to do is make sure that the audience has a very clear picture of the character that you're writing about. We need to know their age, what they look like, and some important elements of their personality. I went ahead and put their favorite things and their least favorite things, but you don't have to include the information if it's not useful to you in this project. So just remember that your character paragraph needs to really give us a vivid detail about what your character is all about. Some of you, I noticed, scrolled to the bottom of this sheet, and at the bottom, you actually went ahead and wrote those paragraphs. If you were one of the people who did that, you can just copy that paragraph that you wrote, come to this slide, and I've added a bullet point for you. You can paste it right in. I recommend if you're copying and pasting, your font is going to be much smaller. When you're done pasting your paragraph there, you can select it and come up to the font size and go ahead and make it 18. That'll be a nice size for your audience to be able to read what you wrote about that character. When you finish writing about character number one, please read what you've written to yourself to make sure that it makes sense. And remember, anytime you have a punctuation mark, you put one space after it. When you finish that, you can do the same process with character two and character three. Now, if you wanted to include 4 characters or 5 characters, you'll need to add a slide here. So the easiest way to just make a slide just like this would be to take 2 fingers and tap, that would be right click, and duplicate that slide. That means you're making a copy of the current slide. When I do that, you'll see a new slide pop up that is identical to the slide before it. Or the other way to do that would be to select the slide you want to copy and go to slide, and then you go to duplicate slide right here. It does the same function. That would only be for people who did more than 3 characters. All right, once you've entered all 3 characters information, you're ready to go on to the next video. Thanks.